Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 6 of Civilization 6 as Gandhi. And I think what I'm going to do is, as we've got a little bit of money, we're going to go and buy ourselves a trader over here at St. Petersburg. And I'm going to go and send it down to Maheno Daro, which has a quest to send it a trade route. And it should be a slightly safer trade route at the moment. We need to clear out all these barbarians. We're repairing the holy site here. Cleopatra doesn't like me because my army is weak. That is fine. It's going to be weak for a while. We can build our war elephants now, so we're going to start building those soon. Being attacked by a slinger. That's unfortunate, but I envisaged it happening. All of a sudden, that's that done. All of a sudden, there's a lot more units over here. I'm just going to step forward with this archer to help out. And we're going to try and back off a little bit if we can. And try and thin these units out as much as possible. Let's get you... we can't even put you in the trees, but we can get rid of this slinger. Yeah, we might have to move up here with all 3 archers. That barbarian camp is putting out so many units so quickly. It's quite scary, really. Let's get engineering just so we can get aqueducts if and when we need them. You're going to go and get the camp then. So we will need to consider buying this tile here. We'll put a step well there. And you're not going to be next to a farm. You will be next to a holy site. So yeah, I think that'll be a step well. And then that'll be the holy site. We want to get walls everywhere as well. So you're going to go there. That will complete the quest. 3 gold and 3 culture. So that's nice. Teddy wants to... We're not bothered about the open borders. So let's just do straight up trade for the ivory. You won't give me 5 gold per turn though. It'll give me 4. That's fine. Try and keep the money coming in. We're not making a huge amount of money at the moment. We don't have any commercial districts anywhere. Being denounced by Cleopatra because she thinks we're weak. I do want to get some more military units out.
I've lived through some terrible things in my life. Some of which actually happened.
Now, of course, this is the reason here why we are using still using that policy that gives us the combat strength versus barbarians. I think next time we get to choose a policy, to choose a tech, we're going to sort of beeline towards machinery. We want to be able to get the... Let's just move you somewhere where this guy can't get at you. We want to be able to get crossbows. So we need to move into machinery, which is after engineering anyway. So we can get engineering and then move straight into... Ooh, doing that again. And then move straight into machinery. It's already got a boost on it. So as sooner we can get crossbows, the better. So we've managed to get the temple. We can get a mosque now. We can get the watermill. We are at the housing cap, so we need to get the watermill. Still want to get that settler, though. 4 turns for a settler. Let's get the settler first to take advantage of the policy that we're using. Unit needs orders. So you've got the camp. So I said this was going to be a step well here. Because that'll be our holy site eventually. So we'll make that into a step well. On to the next turn. Yeah, he can't get at this unit because if he moved 1 tile closer, he wouldn't have enough movement to move into the jungle. So that was why I did that. So we're going to try and weaken this guy off. You might as well just heal up. We can claim a great person, which is going to be a great scientist. Triggers the Eureka moment for mathematics and 1 random technology from the medieval era. Well, we might as well do that. So you're up here. You need to be on the campus and trigger. So military engineering and mathematics. 2 free boosts. Can't really complain about that. Choose a production. Yeah, let's go for those ancient walls. I'll feel far happier once we've got that up. And if we got something like, I don't know, industrial zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need something like an industrial zone on this hill, because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's still too far away. What about here in the woods? Well, let's go from the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we mark this down as being like an industrial zone, then that will actually be close enough to both Delhi and St. Petersburg to provide its production bonus to both of them once we can build factories and power plants. So that'll be a good spot. So you can continue to build the stepwell there. And then this will be our holy site. It's a shame that we'll be getting rid of the cattle, but it really is the best spot. It's got 3 mountains around it, so the bonus will be far, far better by building it there. Another slinger on his way in. We could back off and let him come to us. I will take a shot. Do you know what, though? I think we'll, before we go and clear that camp out, we will wait until we've got the crossbows. Because the crossbows are just going to be so much better. But we'll move everybody else forwards just so that we can defend against any units coming in. But everyone else is literally just going to sit here and wait for their units to come in. You've now healed up. Try and keep away from that quadrireme if we can. So yeah, we'll try and get a couple more cities. We also want to try and get ourselves some war elephants out. And then maybe Egypt will stop hating me as much. Now you could do with healing up. So you can be the one to take the shot and finish it off. You heal up. But yeah, if we get some more units, if we get some more cities, we'll be able to build stuff faster. We have ourselves a goody hut. Fantastic. Wasn't sure how many of those were going to be left. Delegation from Teddy, we'll accept that. He's still unfriendly. I still find it very difficult to get friendly with the AI in this game. It's almost impossible. We've got a warrior coming in. We've got 2 fully healed archers here that can both take a shot. If they can kill him off, then we don't need to stop this one from healing. Unfortunately, oh yeah, they did get him. No, so you can heal up. Choose production. So we've got our settler. Now I do want another settler, but I also want a mosque and a billion other things as well. Why do we suddenly have more housing? We want the library. Let's get the library. We need to keep up on science. I'm actually ahead on tech at the moment, which is not usual for me. So let's get you guys heading down here. We'll set up our next city. And then, as I said, we'll probably try and get one more over here. But we need to scout it out and see what we can find. Goody hut.
But as I headed into the heart of New Zealand's fjordland, that same childlike feeling, long lost, of pure, unadulterated awe, came rushing back.
Well, we're not going to be getting that.
The road to Milford Sound was good.
And I didn't even see what I was given from that. And again, there's no log, so there's no easy way to tell. So, basically pass. It's anybody's guess what we just got from that. The walls are almost complete here. And we've actually spread to that tile, which is what I was hoping we'd do. 26 turns until growth, which is quite slow. So, instead of working... I mean, the production is nice, but I think I prefer you on the stepwell. Now, if we wanted to... Let's do the unit movement first then. We'll ignore the barbarian camp. And we found another goody hut. Very nice. You're still healing up. 7 turns until we get crossbows. I think we just wait with these guys. You're going to continue out down there. You're not just automatically moving down there. That is exactly the tile I was going to settle on. 1, 2, 3. Yep. We'll settle down there. I don't really need the horses, but it won't be a bad thing. We have got another scout here. That must have been what I got from the that must have been what I got from the goodie hut. So we've got another scout. That's actually good, because I want to go and have a look up here and see what there is. There is an oasis here, actually. So we could potentially get a city, 1, 2, 3, that could get the wine, get the stone. 1, 2, 3. Be out of range of the salt, sadly. But getting the iron would be really useful for us. Let's go ahead and get the granary, because we're at the housing cap here in St. Petersburg. Well, we're near the housing cap. It's slowing us down. What do we get here? 60 faith. Nice. We can get apostles. I'd completely forgotten. We need to go and do that as quickly as we can. So let's go to Delhi. And we want to use our faith to buy 2 apostles. And we're not bothered about giving them promotions, because we're just going to spend them on the next turn to enhance our religion. And then we might get a 3rd one, just so that we can get the... start the Inquisition. So there's civil service done.
The entire civil service is like a fortress, made of papers, forms, and red tape.
Can we check? I think I might actually go for the oligarchy here. Let's just double check that Gilgamesh is still on that. Gilgamesh is still an oligarchy. So let's go ahead and change to oligarchy. Unit maintenance reduction I want. Production towards settlers I don't think I really need now. I don't know what I want there. Double influence points to city-states. Production towards defensive buildings I don't really need. Ancient class clearer, light cavalry, heavy and light cavalry. Let's go for that so we can get out some Varu. And instead of production towards settlers, each city receives 1 culture for each speciality district it constructs. 100% holy site adjacency bonuses. Let's run with that one for a little while. And see how things turn out. So Gilgamesh might not hate me as much now. I'm a little bit worried about you, but we'll try and get away if we can. See, Divine Right could be good, because Monarchy is quite a nice one to get. It's a 3-1-1-1. To boost it, build 2 temples. That will happen. We've already built 1. Let's go in to get Medieval Fairs, because +1 gold from each envoy to city-states is a really nice one to get. So we'll do that through feudalism. Choose a production over here at Delhi. There's a lot of things that I'd like to build. You're near the housing cap as well, but the watermill doesn't help with that. Let's get a Varu out. Let's just make sure that... See, it's only 3 turns. Okay, so we're not bothered about your promotions. We want to evangelize belief. So we're going to choose our belief. So each holy site or theatre district in a city following this religion provides... I assume it has to be one of my cities. Provides +1 faith or +1 culture respectively. Type bonuses from city-states following your religion are 50% more powerful. 2 faith for every city following this religion in other civilizations and city-states. That could be really strong. Each campus or commercial hub district in a city following this religion provides 1 science and 1 gold. So it's pretty much the same as lay ministry, except it's for different districts. Tithe, 1 gold for 4 followers. See, I'm always tempted by tithe. That extra 1 gold is really, really strong. But if we're going for a religious victory, 2 faith for each city following the religion in other civilizations and city-states is too strong to pass up. So we'll confirm that. And we need to go and evangelize another belief. So, we've got good pickings here. Sort of first pick almost with the look of things. So, combat units gain 10 combat strength when on the border of friendly cities that follow the religion. Missionary and apostles are 30% cheaper to purchase. That'd be really nice. Religion spreads to cities 30% further away. Combat units gain 10 combat strength when fighting near foreign cities that follow the religion. Religious units ignore movement costs of terrain and features. Also very nice. Your religion's pressure never drops due to losses in theological combat. And religious spread from adjacent cities pressure is 25% stronger. Boosted to 50% once printing is researched. See, scripture can be very, very good. being able to spread out that way. Not losing... see, the cheaper apostles is also really nice, but we do have the extra spread, from mosques. Missionaries and apostles get +1 spread. We do need to actually build all the mosques, but, I mean, that kind of offsets the 30% cheaper anyway. It's kind of the same thing. Because you pay full price and get 3 spreads. If they're 30% cheaper for 3 spreads or full price for 4 spreads, it works out about the same. I mean, that would make them really, really cheap and we could properly spam them. But I really do like the thought of having this better pressure. So we're going to go for scripture on this one. I'd like both of them, but, you know, that can't happen. So we have a fair bit of faith. What we're going to do is we are going to purchase a few more apostles. And the reason we're going to do that... in fact, I'm going to purchase this one just so we can start the Inquisition. On the other one, I'm going to wait until we've got the... can we just buy it? Or should we hard build it? How much is the... Let's just go and buy the mosque. So now, if we get any more apostles, it'll have an extra spread. And we will need those to sort of fight off enemy units. You're going to have to attack me across the river now. And you're very, very weak. And we've got another goody hut here that we might be able to nab. That's kind of the plan. 4 turns until we get machinery. So what do we have up here? We have a barbarian warrior. That's unfortunate. Not too sure where you're heading. But let's back off a little bit. So I think that could potentially... There's not going to be a lot of food here. But I mean, that would put us in a good position to get the iron. I want to have a little look up here as well. Although, to be fair, that is quite close to the snow and tundra. We've attacked another player on the continent. Yeah, but that was like 1 billion years ago. So everybody's denouncing me now. And again, this is part of that agendas thing. You always end up just being hated by the AI for no reason at all. So, unit has a promotion. You are literally just there to launch the Inquisition. So, right, now we can get Inquisitors. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and we'll purchase another Apostle. That will promote him on the next turn. Unit needing orders. Ah, flip. Unfortunately, Cleopatra's borders have just spread to that tile that I wanted to move on to. I doubt she'll give me open borders. I'll try. Make a deal. Oh, obviously can't. If you've denounced, you can't get open borders. Can I get in the water? I cannot. I guess we'll just heal up and get that tech as soon as we can. Which is it shipbuilding? Allows the land units to embark. So it'll be 9 turns we need to get shipbuilding. That's annoying. Again, that warrior's still up there. He's actually standing on the oasis at the moment. 3 turns until crossbows. You've arrived where you're supposed to be, so let's go and found the city. Choose our production. You're kind of out here on the frontier, so I think getting the walls is not a bad idea. What tiles are we working? We are working 3 food and 2 production, so good tile. Can we afford to buy a builder? We can, so we'll do that. And we might get a Varu down there as well, just because it's the one city that's going to be closest to the AI. I'd prefer to have some sort of units out there to help. 41 turns to get that holy site is ridiculous. The watermill will give us some extra production, so let's go ahead and start by working on the watermill. Now we're kind of trapped over here behind that warrior. I'm going to move over here a little bit with this archer. We might be able to take a shot at him. Yeah, you're just going to fortify because there's not really a lot else you can do. So, promotion available. Gain 100 gold if this unit converts the city to your religion for the first time. Or could convert all adjacent barbarian units to your side. I prefer the gold on a conversion, to be honest. Because we can send him down here and convert our own city, but we should be using these for theological combat. So what we want to do, instead of actually using them to spread our religion, we want to just sort of build up an army of them and go and try and find other people's apostles and missionaries that we can fight. That's the better use for them. There's a few wars going on here. I wish this would tell me what that is. Yerevan and Valletta. Catherine... Cleopatra. So it looks like France and Egypt possibly are at war with each other. See, these icon things here that don't work properly are a complete pain, because to dismiss that, you have to pop over it again until the pop-up comes back up. Otherwise you end up just sort of right-clicking on the terrain. It's very annoying. So I guess you should go and get the bananas first, since that is the tile we're working. You can probably stay down there, because these places do have walls, so they can defend themselves to some extent. There's another lot of wars just popped up here as well. Mostly city-states. Oh, that's a lot of warriors that have just come out of nowhere. Might be the end of the scout there. That is the one we got for free, though, so I don't mind that too much. So let's go and just back right off with you. Let's get you out of there as well. We're going to move our Varu down. I've got the feeling we're going to need it. You can get the watermill. I think we'll get the watermill because it's quite quick to grab. And, yeah, you're going to go ahead and get the plantation there. So we've got a decent amount of faith coming in, which is nice. We do want to try and build our mosques everywhere if we can. Let's just move you down to there and put you to sleep. 1 turn until crossbows. I didn't try and get friendly with Gilgamesh. I should try that again. Right, what are you There's machinery done. Right. Could promote you now. You can't actually hit from there. We don't even have enough money. So with that in mind, let's just go and take a shot. You can just back up out of there. Let's get moving down with this Varu. Choose a new research. We want to go into shipbuilding so we can embark that scout. You want to go over there and get the cattle. And Gilgamesh, why are you still unfriendly? You see, look, he's unfriendly, but we've sent a trade delegation and we've got the same government. So we've got a +3 and a +2, but he's still unfriendly. Make a deal. Is there anything we could trade with you? You've got some salt, I've got some ivory. You've already got ivory. Open borders, 11 gold and 15 gold for 30 turns. It's a little bit rich for my taste. I'm only making 15 gold. He wants all of my money, basically. Well, we won't be doing that. It would be nice to get friendly with somebody. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can get friendly with England. I mean, England look like they're going to be quite big and powerful. They are neutral. Yeah, they wouldn't go for a friendship either. Okay, well, we'll have to see what we can do on the next video, because I'm going to end things here. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.